Welcome back to the channel. Today, Grandpa pulls out a bomb that will explode if the safety's removed. Bart thinks, is this some kind of secret weapon for my hot soup? Stepping out, he sees Grandpa kicking the grenade like a ball of dead. But sometimes a dad's more useful, so Bart takes it for fun. During school inspection, he pretends to accidentally pull the pin on a grenade from his pants. As chaos erupts, this is where the true heroism shines. Flanders bravely covers the grenade with his own body, proving his courage, police and school act. Bart's gone too far, booted from school. Just then, Flanders steps in, thinking God doesn't give up on anyone. He begs the school not to expel Bart because he can reform him. The principal thinks it's worth a shot to just keep him away from his dad. Who knows what might happen? Flanders takes Bart home, starting with simple chores to let him experience the joy of doing things himself, then moves on. No fish, no dinner. Enduring boredom, Bart catches fish before dark. Flanders teaches survival. Bart feels a sense of achievement like never before, getting back on track and even joining the choir activities. Everyone praises Flanders for it. After all, this work is as tough as teaching a kid to act. You can't set a standard for everyone. It's our first time trying. Yep, the Red Menace is always logical, uncovering truths. He visits Flanders now and then, noticing Bart's growing responsibility. Bart even starts doing homework seriously. The Red Menace decides to take charge. Ona? The dog ate my homework. The Red Menace frantically tries to fix it, thinking, I'm still a kid, I can't carry such a big pot. He feels somewhat inadequate in his role as a father, particularly when witnessing other kids breezing through with ease. This immense psychological gap fills him with helplessness, prompting Red Devil to head to the dumpster for some self-reflection. But then he runs into the equally troubled Nelson, whose dad is MIA. Nelson is a dad missing, mom easygoing kid living in a broken-down car. The fridge holds nothing but ice. Feeling sorry for Nelson, Red Menace thinks, why not use him to mess with Bart? I can mentor you and help you escape this, says Red Menace. First step, let's eat. Nelson, lacking love, cannot refuse, even though Red Menace has other plans. Red Menace chases Bart on a bike, thinking, I can find a son too if you leave. As usual, Red Menace visits Nelson's house and discovers his mom is pretty easygoing. Outright asking if he wants to chat. What a joke. Nelson's mom says, I know you're just using my son. Y'all leave him just like all the other dads I've. Red Menace says, I only care about the now, not what's everlasting. He darts out the door while Nelson's mom shoots him a judgmental. Red Menace can't handle that reproach and feels guilty. He decides to come clean to Nelson. I picked you up just to make my son jealous. Nelson weeps. I will get my revenge on you by taking out your kid. Today's the Christian parade. Bart and Flanders kid hold hands as angels, while Nelson, cross in hand, reaches a high point. The holy symbol in hands is just a disguise. A twist turns it into a deadly weapon. Hit the button and the blade strikes. Just wait for the precise moment to successfully strike Bart. This father-son team operates like a perfectly well-oiled machine. The son hops in the car and asks for something. The dad, smiling, replies, of course, this is love. However, Red Menace isn't exactly decisive. He doesn't give up on Nelson and brings in a stronger, more suitable father figure. Flanders makes a bold claim, invoking God's name 3 times, saying he wants to be a great dad. He keeps saying, I want to be a great dad, over and over again. In God's name, he spreads patience, but Lost Nelson finds his way back, and his old crew can't believe he's changed, no longer a bully. Nelson says people can change. Bart asks the Red Menace, do you know why I chose you over Flanders? Red Menace replies, a father knows his son best. Following me has its perks. Can Flanders really change Bart? That might overestimate education's power. If Bart turned bad under Red Menace, then why is Lisa so different in the same family? The more I think about it, how a person turns out has a lot to do with their genetics. The paths between people are unique, and education often just sorts people out. Some think it's unfair, so much is predetermined. So what's the point of effort? Effort comes in many forms. Blindly struggling at what you're not good at is low effort. Some aren't meant for studying, but are sales whizzes. Or perhaps they are great at crafting or starting a business. No need to grind in a lane they don't excel in. What really matters is putting in the effort at a higher level, understanding the world, and more importantly, knowing your strengths and weaknesses to make the right choices is far more important than grandstanding about everything.